Put the sounds. Flame. No. Well, what's your game name again? Veer Iris? You value Iris. And what inspired you to name your character that name? Is it like Latin or German? Oh, gotcha. And it's, is it like a recommended? Are you doing the recommended thing? Weird. This dungeon for a minion that a lot of people are struggling to get. It's like I can't remember what the percentage drop is, but it's pretty low. What was that? Yeah, it's a 14% chance. I have farmed it, so that was the recommended thing of me to do. Let's just hope that today is my lucky day. And if not, just keep doing it. Have you eaten? Okay. Okay. So, as a lot of you players may know, there's a lot of Xbox players online, and I would actually, if you are part of the Final Fantasy XIV community, Xbox players come in, but who isn't a toxic player, final in PlayStation or PC? Well, there's a lot of toxic players everywhere you go. It doesn't matter what platform you're in. So let's just try and keep it real, guys. If somebody needs help, help them. Don't be a jerk. Case in point, Xbox players, if you are new to the game and you are learning your class, if you decide to buy a level skip book, please do everybody a favor and read up on your skills over here in the actions and traits. You can go up to actions and then there will be your list of actions and what they do. I can't comprehend very well, that's why I always get extra help, but always make sure to do your research on your class, make sure you know what you're getting into. When you pick a class, usually I recommend to people start out as DPS. If they don't understand concepts of healing or tanking or whatever. I'm playing as a DPS right now, but I can show you as a healer and also as a tank, do's and don'ts. As a DPS, do not go up to your tank and be like, oh, hey guy, how's it going? I'm just going to sit right here next to you and play buddy-buddy with you. No, that doesn't work like that. Because a tank can always get hit by a what, Naomi? Well, it depends on what... Are you talking about what skill the boss is going to use themselves? Okay, so... Oh, okay. So, the way my HUD is set up is so that I can see what next moves are going to be. So, we might be having a Ben here join us in a few. So the way my HUD is set up is I'm on the PlayStation. So I get 2 hotbars. The main one, set 1, and then I have a shared hotbar schematic where it's set 8. You can actually set it to 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, or 2, but I should generally put it to 8 because it's easier because I can set up the other hotbars for like crafting gathering. So as a DPS, your job is to output as much damage as possible. That is why I encourage people, make sure you read up, learn your rotations. If you do not understand your rotation or what your rotation should be at, one of the recommendations I have made to people is look it up online. There is a Discord channel that is extremely helpful for as such occasions when you need help with your rotations. They're extremely helpful in what materia to put in and what needs to be done via the rotation itself so that you can do a better rotation. Your job as a DPS is depending on also what class you are. My class is a dancer. My job is to make sure my buffs are always up, but I sometimes mistakenly don't because, I'm in trust right now, so what doesn't matter. Nobody's judging me, right? Except for Estinian. Estinian always judges people until he spends money, until you give him gil, and then he spends your gil. Sips tea. So the rotation is a very important factor, and people are like, well, what is a rotation? A rotation is something that, keeps you in proc, which is your highest damage output. You need to be able to understand your rotations, what it does, what it's for, what the benefit it has for the team. So as a dancer, I need to keep my dancing buffs up at all times for not just my dance partner, who right now is Estinian, but you need to keep it up for the rest of the team too. Now, early in the game, you're not going to have to worry about dance partnering until, I think it's like, what, Naomi, is it like level 60? I think it's like level 70. Oh, do you? Okay. Oh, it's just certain lower level dungeons that blocks you from using it. Okay. Yeah, that is correct. Very good. Well, that's because lower level dungeons sink you too, which is kind of like a hindrance. Hey, Beckus. Well, we're not talking about tank right now though, but you can talk. Oh, okay. You cut out. I need to get her a new microphone. Nope, you cut out. I can't hear you, hon. Nope. There we go. As a tank, you get what? And you cut out again. Do we need to tape up your mic? I can't hear you, honey. Tweak your wire a little bit. Yes.
look at your role on one of the things and change it to like a different.
One thing at a time. You're doing good.